Good morning, No Excuses scholars. It's No Excuse University Marvelous Monday, April 12th, 2021. We have a new college vocabulary word, which is education, because why not, right? That's a good word. It is the process of acquiring knowledge, of learning and developing skills. And I like this quote down here in this box. It says, education is not the learning of facts. It is the training of the mind to think. And that's from Albert Einstein, one of the smartest men to ever live. And I agree. We want you, where you come to school, yes, there's some information and facts, but really we want you to problem solve. We want you to be creative. We want you to share your knowledge and learn how to think. So our word is education. And citizenship, we've been seeing a lot of that happening. Do your share to make your home, school, community, and world a better place. Cooperate, that is work with other people, stay informed and vote. And of course, be a good neighbor. And again, down at the bottom, it says, be the change you want to see in the world. If there's a problem out there, let's fix it. You can change it. You can change this world for the good. And Husky scholars, we want you to continue to say please and thank you and make introductions. And of course, covering your mouth when you sneeze or cough. And again, in the mornings when you come in, just say hello, good morning, how are you? And look at somebody in the eye when you talk to them as well. Don't put your head down and say hi. Really, acknowledge them. So that's what we're looking for, Husky scholars. I'll be looking for it. And I want to say a huge many thanks to all of you for making me feel so appreciated last week for Assistant Principal Week. I got lots of paper cards that were so cool, so fun. They're in my office. And I also got some digital cards. Some of you sent them even from home. And then I got a slide presentation with lots of good, kind words on there. And another group even did Flipgrid videos for me. Just wow, you guys. Thank you so much for making me feel very appreciated. I have to tell you, I am honored to be your assistant principal. It is a great job. And most of the time, a lot of times it doesn't even feel like a job because I just like being there and helping and supporting the staff and you scholars. So thank you, everyone. And today we're starting Ramadan. It goes on for a month. So many of you might be celebrating this. And so we just want to point it out that it's starting and we hope it goes well for everybody for this month. All right. Well, we're continuing to learn about Autism Acceptance Month. And like it says, neurodiversity is awesome. And we have a special video from Miss Benavides. And she's going to be telling us a little bit more about what she does and just autism in general. So here you go. Here's Miss Benavides.
Hello, my friends. My name is Miss Ashley, and I am a TK special education teacher. That means that I work with some amazing friends who need a little extra help when learning new things. I am super excited to talk to you guys today about autism acceptance. Autism is a condition that causes people to think, speak, and see things differently than other people. It's super important to remember that not everyone with autism is the same. Everyone is special and different in their own ways. That's what makes us all unique. Sometimes people with autism can flap their hands, tap their temples, or bounce up and down on their toes. They do this because they're trying to regulate themselves when they're feeling some big emotions. So if you ever see someone doing this, remember, it's not weird. This is just how they help their brains and their bodies when they're feeling big emotions like excited or mad or really sad. So you might have a lot of questions about how you can support some of your friends with autism. Remember these things when you are at home or at school. Number 1, ask them to play and include them in all of your games. We should always include anybody who is sitting out or who isn't really wanting to play, just because no one wants to feel left out. Number 2 is to be patient. No one likes to feel rushed, my friends. So if you're playing a new game or maybe a game that no one has ever played before, make sure that you're patient because not everybody learns directions in the same way. Number 3, ask them what they like to do. people with autism can sometimes know a lot about a certain subject. So if you want to find out what they know and what they like, make sure you ask them. That's the best way to get to know somebody. Number 4, ask direct questions. And instead of saying, "What's wrong with you?" you can ask questions like, "Are you sad? Are you mad?" And that way, when they're feeling these big emotions, it's easier for them to communicate what's wrong. And number 5, stand up for your friends. This includes everyone that you meet. If you see that people are pointing and laughing or staring at other people, make sure that you step in and tell them that's not very nice, because nobody wants to be made fun of. So I hope that you guys are super excited to learn more about autism, just like I was super excited to share all of this information with you. Your teachers are going to have access to an All About Autism PowerPoint, as well as some books to read, so that you can learn more. Always remember, if you meet a person with autism, it's super important to just get to know who they are and what they like. Everyone is different, and we should always be accepting of that. The most important thing to remember is to just be kind to everyone. Be a good friend, be nice, and be kind. If you have more questions or stories to share about people you know with autism, please share these stories with your teachers, especially your questions. I hope you all have an amazing day, and I'm super excited for you guys to learn more. Bye, everyone.
Well, thank you, Miss Benavides. That was awesome. I appreciate that. And here's a couple other of our staff who work with autistic kids. Mrs. Jennifer, a preschool SDC class, and Mrs. Sikora, a 3-4 SDC class. And we also have another one, Mr. Holly, and hopefully maybe he'll do a video or so for us as well. But thank you to all these people who work with these very incredible little scholars. So we appreciate it. Thanks for being there for them. And Dreambox, we want to continue to remind you, you do 5 lessons per week. So it's Monday. So get started on lesson 1 or 2 right now. All right. And we want to congratulate many of you scholars who are doing so well on Lexia Core 5. And here are some of the names that earned a certificate this past week. Emily Munoz, Adrian Espinoza, Ruben Becerra, Don Garcia, Rachel Herrera, Stephanie Chavaria, Anthony Sanchez, Isaiah Juarez, Kenya Mendoza Soto, Cash Alexander, Brianna Leon, Stephen Fergoso, Isaac Ramos, Josiah Corona, Jose Manuel Rodriguez Anguiano, Gabriel Salto Luivanos, Javier Herrera, Xavier Garcia, Lionel Bueno, and Matthew Garcia. Well done, everyone. So proud of you. Keep up the good work, everyone. And here is our joke of the day. All right, let me move myself out of the way. And it comes from Mrs. Carpenter. She is an instructional aide. She literally came to my office and gave me this joke, and I love it. And she said, "Why was the baseball player cold?" Why was the baseball player cold? Did he forget his jacket? Yeah, maybe he forgot his little beanie or something. Any guesses? What do you guys think? Why was the baseball player cold? Because there were too many fans in the stadium. Because there are too many fans in the stadium. Get it? All right, thank you, Mrs. Carpenter. That was a great one. And as always, scholars, you can make it a great day or not. The choice is yours.